It was up close and personal, right through the bedroom window.
All I could say is Danny's dead. That's all that could come out.
Everyone knew him as Hollywood's Towing. They didn't really call Hollywood's, they were calling Dan.
So this is my brother with a CRX, which was his pride and joy from high school. This is a little collage that Danny did of Tegan and the ex when Tegan was first born. This is Tegan in the tow truck. She would have been such a better person if Dan was still here. It brings me some happiness and sadness all at the same time, because I miss him.
Whenever you're ready, just tell us who you are and how you're connected to Dan.
My name's Kelly Presley, and Dan Presley was my brother. We were 15 months apart. Him and I were very close. Shared everything with me. He was very generous. He had a great sense of humor, and I so miss him, so miss him. He was so proud of Tegan. He was the best dad. He did everything with Tegan that he could.
You like that?
Taught her life lessons,
Yeah.
responsibility, and you have to have responsibility before you can have fun.
We grew up, he was at our house probably every other day, if not every day, messing around with us, asking us to go out and do stuff with him, whether it's kidnapping us to go on a tow and work for him. My name is Trenton Growy. Danny's my uncle. I've grown up around here my whole life with him in the picture. When I first jumped on and doing the towing, it was like every day I would be asked, oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Probably told the story hundreds of times.
We were getting ready to go to Disneyland. And so Danny was trying to get everything in order, get his business taken care of, and everything he needed to get done for Tegan. So he should be stopping by my house that morning, and he didn't. And then I started getting worried. So I called him, he didn't answer. And then I texted him, he didn't answer. He always answers, no matter what. And so my younger brother and I went out separately to his house. It was not something I was prepared for. I walked around the house. I knew he was there because all his tow trucks and vehicles were there. And so I walked around the house, and then when I was on the porch and I looked over towards his window and I saw his window was broke, I knew something was wrong, and I jumped off the porch. And I went over there and I looked in the window and I saw Danny. And I couldn't believe it. I was in disbelief. I was horrified. I don't even know what I felt.
Right through the bedroom window, like right here. That's where it happened. Right here is where it happened. And he was lying on the other side of the window. My name is Greg Growy. Danny's my brother-in-law. Has been for 35 years. And I miss him. This was done personally because it was so up close and impersonal.
We want to put out a powerful statement to catch people's eyes, so maybe someone will come forward. It's very strong verbiage, who killed my daddy. And the reason why behind that is because Danny so loved his daughter, and his daughter was everything.
Do people come in and ask about that, or?
Every once in a while, more than often, people go out there and they just take photos of it. Because we still get people that call them, hey, have you heard anything? Have you heard anything? No, it's just been sitting.
A couple of Danny's close friends said we want to do a procession for Danny.
It was pretty cool. There was a bunch of different tow companies from here, even farther up north, farther down south, that all got together to do a tow truck processions.
It was probably 30-something tow trucks that came. It was a show in itself, and it showed who Danny was and the respect that Danny had in the community.
At the time of his murder, Dan Presley was involved in a custody battle with an ex-girlfriend. That ex, Emily Cook, chose not to be part of our story, but she wanted to make a few things clear. She wants this case solved. She's cooperated with police, and she says the couple's now 10-year-old daughter is a very happy little girl today, but she wishes that photo wasn't part of that sign.
It would be nice to have that banner taken down and have the case solved and continue on.
That'll keep his name out there and knowing it's still not solved, but we're gonna fight until the end, until there's justice. It's not the end, and Danny will not be forgotten.